windshield. The engine rests in park. Windshield rain turns the street into silver strings inside. I sit before the doorway and let the doorway wait. Windshield rain, take a minute before I go inside. The porch light is still burning, but I am not there yet. I need this glass between us, this hush before the room. The wipers move like breathing, then stop and let me be. A neighbor's dog door rattles, a bike leans in the shed. My groceries fog the window beside the passenger seat. One drop finds another drop, then leaves the same bright trail. Windshield rain, take a minute, the door can wait for me. I gather bags and courage in the dim dashboard glow. When I step into the night, my heart has had its pause. Rain slides down, gate glass, boarding lights blink on the floor, leaving gate B12 with ease. My suitcase hums beside me. The runway looks like ink, with lamps stitched through the dark. Leaving gate B12 today takes my fear by the sleeve. I am not flying from something, I am leaning toward air. Coffee warms my paper cup, my past bends in my hand. The sky is closed with weather, but still opens for us. A child counts plain tales slowly while his mother ties a shoe. A pilot checks his watch, then smiles at the rain. The suitcase wheel clicks twice and points me toward the line. Leaving gate B12 now, I step through with my bag. The jet bridge smells like wet coats and new metal rails worn out. When the plane starts moving, my chest moves with it. Elevator light turns blue on my face after work. The mirror says better today than I thought it would this time. My back pulls at one shoulder, yet my mouth almost smiles. Mirror says better tonight. Under the numbers glow, not brave, not shining loudly, just less tired than before. I stand up straighter briefly between floors 7 and 6. The doors part with a soft tone, and I take with moon caught on the curb. I walk home slightly taller than when the day began.
From up here, the intersection is a diagram. Red light, green light, the geometry of going. I have a corner table and a long view, and nobody is asking me to join the flow. The woman at the crossing checks her phone twice. The man with the umbrella is already late. I am not above it, I am simply watching from the height of one good flight of stairs, which is enough to change what everything means. Second floor, corner table, looking down. The city does its work without my help. I refill my cup and watch the signal change and change again and change again. Second floor, corner table, in the morning, 10,000 small decisions at the crossing, and I am the one who gets to simply watch, which is its own kind of participating. A pigeon lands and something in the crowd adjusts around it without breaking stride. The city is polite about these interruptions, practiced and efficient in its grace. Rain begins and everyone has an answer. Umbrellas, hoods, or running for the awning. I stay dry and order something else. Second floor, corner table, I could stay until the lunch crowd changes everything, but I already have what I came up for, the useful distance and the longer view. The saxophone before I saw the open window, and I stopped because you stopped for saxophone practice. The way you stop for a beginning. The player is somewhere in the second floor, working on a phrase that does not know it yet, what it is supposed to sound like. The phrase tries one way and then goes back and tries again, which is what practice sounds like from the outside, which is the best place to hear it. Saxophone practice coming through the open window, the phrase that is not finished but getting toward finished. I stand on the pavement below and listen without permission to the becoming of something I will not hear complete. Saxophone practice and the October afternoon around it, the traffic and the leaves and the phrase and the trying, which is the composition of an unrepeatable moment, and which I am the accidental audience for. The phrase resolves for a moment, then he takes it back to the place before it resolved to check something, then brings it forward again, and it resolves more completely, and I feel it as a physical event in my chest. He does not know I am here, and the phrase does not need me, but I am here, and the phrase is reaching the window, and the window is doing what windows do. Saxophone practice, I stay for 5 more minutes, then walk on with the unfinished phrase inside me, which I carry for the Wet pavement smells like iron. Long way home again. Tonight I pass the bus stop slowly and choose the alley lights. My shoulders drop by degrees with each uncounted step. Long way home again tonight gives the day more room. Stress leaves through my jacket like heat after the rain. I do not fix the whole thing, I only change the route. One extra block of walking makes my breath come back. The shopkeeper stacks green pears under a striped awning. A cat blinks from a scooter as if it owns the curb. Rain beads set on handrails like notes without a tune. Long way home again tonight takes me past the park. The lamps turn on behind me, one by one in blue again. By the time I reach my door, my name feels warmer now. Curtain light warms my pillow. The clock has lost its bite. Weekend air moves slowly across the blanket fold. No alarm owns this room. My feet stay under sheets. Weekend pillow hold the sun just above my eyes nearby. Let the morning wait outside with shoes beside the door. I have earned this low ceiling, this half-awake blue hour. The day can turn without me for a few soft breaths more. A scooter passes faintly, then the street grows still again. My book lies open face down, where sleep had found the page. Dust floats over the dresser in unhurried gold lines. Weekend pillow hold the sun till tea begins to call. I rise without a reason and stretch into the room. Nothing asks for hurry. The floor is kind and warm. bolts of cloth into a different argument. She measures twice with the patience of someone who has made that measurement 10,000 times and still believes in the importance of making it, because the cloth does not know her history with cloth. I am here for an alteration and have been waiting longer than the alteration takes, because she is teaching and I do not mind being the reason for the lesson. The tailor's long afternoon and the chalk mark on the fabric, precise as a declaration without decoration. She shows her student where the seam should fall and why this and not 1 centimeter differently. The tailor's long afternoon and the coffee on the side table going cold, because the work requires the hands and the hands belong to what they are doing, which is the oldest argument for mastery. The student makes the cut and stops to check the face of the person who has made this cut 10,000 times. The face says nothing, which is the face for almost right, and then says try again, which means the same. The afternoon light has moved from the fabric to the floor. By the time the alteration is complete, I put on the jacket and it fits differently than before. The tailor's long afternoon is mine now. I leave with the jacket and the watched lesson, which has altered something in me as well, in ways I will not measure until later.
Tuesday is the day, the club is closed and mine. The chairs upturned on tables and the lights at work level, which shows the room as it actually is, without the evening's help, which is considerable. I set up at the microphone out of habit and sing to the empty room, which is a different room. The empty room has an opinion about the singing, and the opinion is neutral, which is useful. You can hear yourself more clearly without the attention. Tuesday at the closed club and the empty chairs, and the song I have been singing for 3 years, that I still hear differently when no one is in the seats, because the room is listening with different ears. Tuesday at the closed club and the honest microphone that returns exactly what I give without addition. And the work tonight is to give more than last Tuesday, which is the only direction the work goes. At 3 I find the phrase I have been searching for, which is the phrase that was in the song all along. honesty of the closed club. I play the phrase back on the phone recording, and it is the phrase and not a version of it, which is the thing that makes me sit down at the piano. Tuesday at the closed club, I lock up at 5 with the phrase and the set in me. And tomorrow the room will be full, and the phrase will be the thing that the full room does not know it is getting. My mother's studio smells like the map she makes, the ink and the tissue and the rolling of the paper. I haven't come in here since I could reach the desk, and the desk is mine now on Tuesday afternoons. She sets me a section to verify and correct, and the coffee is in the same place it has always been. The maps on the walls are from a country before my name, survey she made in her 30s before I existed, to which I now add my own corrections. The map maker's daughter in the Tuesday afternoon, the verification of what was and what has changed. A road that was a road that is now a development, and the development that is now a park. The map maker's daughter in the coffee that is strong, because she has always made it strong, and I have always drunk it strong because of her, which is the smallest form of inheritance. She comes to check my work at 4 and finds an error that I have made because I was looking at the wrong year. She corrects it without explanation, which is the method she uses for teaching what she already knows. The old maps on the wall watch me make the new ones, which is the appropriate audience for an apprenticeship. The accumulated looking of the years before. The map maker's daughter, I close the section at 5 and put the coffee cup exactly where she keeps hers, which is beside the magnifier on the left side of the desk, and which means the desk is mine for the week until Tuesday. Cold air smells almost white, street lamps wear thin halos. Before the first snow comes, my scarf finds my chin again. The sky keeps one secret low over the sleeping roofs. Before the first snow falls, I walk the longer block. My breath writes on the evening, then erases itself. There is a tenderness waiting on every parked car roof. If the world turns pale by morning, I want to see it first. A bakery locks its side door, flour dust on the step inside. Two students share one glove and laugh through chattering teeth. A flake lands on my phone glass, too soon to call it snow. Before the first snow falls, I keep my window cracked. The room grows colder slowly, but I leave the lamp on. Something bright is coming without making a sound. White chairs move in window sun. Clothespins click on the line. Laundry sun warms the room. Soap scent crosses the floor. The fan turns without hurry. The sleeve lifts like a wave. Laundry sun on Sunday noon makes the walls feel kind. Socks and towels, blue and white, swing above the kitchen sink. I do not need more glory than this clean cotton smell. A plain room full of daylight can hold a happy heart. A neighbor waters basil 2 floors down from mine at noon. A kid calls out for pancakes through the open hall with care. One shirt brushes my cheek, cool where the shade has stayed. Laundry sun on Sunday noon folds warmth into my hands. I take the dry sheets inward and smooth them on the bed. The day has hung its brightness across my modest life. The jazz bar in the afternoon shows its real face. The velvet worn at the corners of the stools. The marks on the bar from 50 years of glasses. And the brass fittings with their own specific patina. I come here on my days off when the owner is here, and the room belongs to us and the sunlight and nothing else. The piano in the corner looks smaller in the daylight, without the stage lights that give it its night personality. I touched the keys once and they sound exactly right. Daylight at the jazz bar and the empty stools in a row. The afternoon doing the room a different favor than the night, showing what it is made of, which is honest and worn and built for the long use of the thing. Daylight at the jazz bar and the owner's coffee made in the kitchen. kitchen that I have never seen at night. We drink it at the bar because the bar is here. And this is where the room says coffee should be drunk. She tells me about the night in '68 when the power went out and they played by candlelight, and the audience stayed for all 3 hours of it, which is the story of what the room is made for. I played 3 notes on the piano and she does not comment, because 3 notes is the right amount for an afternoon. And we both know what the rest sounds like. Daylight at the jazz bar. I leave at 4 when the first evening staff arrive and change the room back into the version that the night requires. But I have had the daylight version, and it's mine.
Rooftop wind lifts my collar after work under city lights. Glass towers turn to water in the deep blue air with ease. I set my badge on the table and let the screen go dark. Rooftop after work, hold me above the inbox glow. The city can keep running far below my shoes for now. I have carried enough answers for one daylight of names. Now the breeze takes over and loosens all the knots. Ketchup lid comes loose. We laugh before we mean to, with salt still on our wrists. A plane draws a pale line beyond the office rules. Rooftop after work, hold me till the lights grow calm tonight. I ride the elevator down inside my lungs. Tomorrow has my number, but not for one more hour. At 1, the set is done and the street is wet from rain that fell while I was inside giving the performance. And the city is a different city than the one I walked to the show, which is always what the night does while you are working. The streets are empty in the particular way that only exists between midnight and 3. The voice is given what it had to give tonight, and it's quiet now in the way that things
minds go quiet after they have done the thing they are for. After the last set and the wet street and the walking, the sound of the performance still in me somewhere. The phrase I found on Tuesday was the right phrase, and the room knew it before I finished it. After the last set and the city in its night version, the reflection of the street lights in the rain, I walk through what the performance has left, which is a kind of residue that I have come to value. A cat on a step watches me pass with attention, and I stop and we hold the look for a moment, which is the only conversation I need in the after-show quiet. The key in the door sounds louder than usual, which is the quiet inside measuring the sound and finding it the right size for coming home. After the last set, the coat goes on the chair, and the kettle goes on the ring, and the voice goes to the rest that the performance earned for it, which is the whole end of a Tuesday well spent. Blue light shakes on the subway, rain drums above the stairs, subway seat in blue for now, waits under buzzing glass. No one looks at no one, but we all lean the same. Subway seat in blue, hold me between gone and home inside. The tunnel takes our faces and gives them back in parts. I do not know this station or the man across from me, but the train rocks us gently, like one shared softer thought. Student guards a poster tube of both tired knees tucked in. An old woman counts stops on the map with one nail. Wet umbrellas touch the floor and breathe out city rain. Subway seat in blue, hold me till the doors slide wide again. I step into the weather with the tunnel in my coat. hours in between late hours has carried me through rain. Balloons shine by the fountain, picnic cloths hold spring light. A child drops grape juice here, then laughs at his red hands. Someone peels oranges slowly, the spray cools our knees for now. Balloons by the fountain lean into the breeze nearby. The whole family circle, tastes of bread and sun. No grand plan holds us here, just cups, grass, and laughter. The water keeps rising, then falling back as joy. Shades her phone to frame the running kids. A yellow balloon slips free but catches on a branch. Crumbs gather near the blanket where sparrows make their caves. Balloons by the fountain tug at their white strings in light. We pack the fruit skins gently and leave the grass half flat. All afternoon stays floating just above our hands inside.
Bus doors breathe in the cold, earbuds warm my morning. Morning bus line rolls out under a hard blue sky. One beat lands in my chest and wakes my coat from sleep. Morning bus line, take me past the bakery's team. I am not bright yet, only moving, with coffee in my bag. The song knows where to place me between stops and street signs. By the third green crossing, my feet believe the day. A nurse sleeps by the window, head against her scarf with ease. Two boys trade gum in whispers near the heater vent again. Sun hits the hanging strap and turns it almost cold. Morning bus line, take me to the office block for now. I step down with the chorus still soft inside my ears. The cold has not gone easy, but I the pulse. Sneakers strum the playground dust. Run around, shoes fly past. Backpack slump near the fence. Sun cuts through yellow leaves. The school bell still hangs there in their wild open mouths. Run around, shoes keep racing past the slide and the gate. A scraped knee is just a pause before the next loud turn. Their laughter hits the benches and lifts the afternoon. I watch that bright disorder put breath back in the air. One kid trades a sticker for half a chocolate bar. The teacher calls two names, but nobody slows down. Chalk dust floats near the curb in pink and powder blue. Run around, shoes keep racing till the shadows stretch at dusk. I leave before they notice, with sun behind my ribs. The day feels less adult now, because their feet were free. Window wind cools my rice bowl. Dinner for one tonight. The chair across the table keeps its clean wooden face. I turn the drama down low and add more sesame oil. Dinner for one can be warm when the lamp sits close for now. One bowl, one spoon, one napkin, set in easy light nearby. I chew the day more slowly, let salt stay on my tongue. No one needs to fill this room for it to feel like mine. A scooter fades past the alley. My slippers wait by the mat. I save half of the kimchi in a square glass dish nearby. Steam clouds my glasses briefly, then leaves the room in focus. Dinner for one can be warm when the bowl leaves heat. I wash the spoon and plate as if serving a guest. The night sits across from me and I offer it tea.
Your hoodie smells like clean rain, folded on my shoulders. Late sun lies on the sofa, the clock moves like warm tea. I check the door, then smile at nothing I can name. Waiting in your hoodie now turns the whole day soft. A warm soup I may not eat, just to keep the stove alive. Your key has not turned yet, but the room keeps making space. I wear the sleeves past my hands and let the hours lean again. A delivery bike goes by, then fades around the block. The TV talks to no one, plants tilt toward the glass. Dust swims through the late sunbeam above your empty chair. Waiting in your hoodie here, I hear steps in the hall. Maybe not yours, maybe soon. Still I leave the light on. The day has not felt empty. It has been saving room.
Intermission ends and everyone goes back inside, and I am the one who stays with the lobby and the woman at the concession stand who knew I would, and poured my coffee before I got there. The lobby is a different country after the bell. High ceilings and carpet, and no one performing. I did not dislike the first act, I just needed the lobby. The particular quality of marble in absence, which is the interval's gift to the person who uses it. Empty theater lobby and the ghost of intermission. Coffee rings on the counter and the program's left. I pick one up and read the part that most people skip, the acknowledgements and the notes and the history. Empty theater lobby and the act two muffled through the doors that someone sealed precisely. I could go in, or I could have this lobby, and I am having the lobby. The concession woman is counting something quietly, the evening's inventory against the evening's ledger. She does the count with the focus of someone who has learned that counting is a form of kindness to yourself. The applause from inside comes through the doors, muted and collective like a weather event. I raise my cup in the general direction of it. Empty theater lobby, I will finish this and go in for the second act, which I have been told is better. But I will carry the lobby in as my secret, the version of the evening that was mine.
Rain beads blur the library glass. My book is 2 weeks late. Library rain check waits under my folded coat. The clerk stamps without judgment and slides the book away. Library rain check, thank you for the stamp and the smile. A borrowed thing came home late, but still came home today. The tables smell like paper, the lamps lean over ink. I take my next due date like mercy in blueprint. Student sleeps on chapter 3 with pencils in her hair. The cafe steams behind shelves and spoons tap through the rain. Water trails down the return slot, then breaks beside my sleeve. Library rain check, thank you for letting late be light. I leave with empty hands and one fresh title saved. The rain has kept its rhythm, but I walk easier today.
Cafe glass holds the night nearby. Tomorrow can be light. A soft playlist turns low near the closing counter. My cup has gone lukewarm, but my hands do not mind. Tomorrow can be light without asking me to shine. The chairs are stacked behind me. The street waits in blue-gray. I carry no big promise, only this gentle tune. If morning comes in pieces, I will meet the first one. The owner wipes the menu, then leaves one lamp still on. A couple steps out laughing, with scarves around their hands. The last bus moves past the glass like a room with slow wheels. Tomorrow can be light, I say it almost plain. The door chime rings behind me, then rests inside the frame. Night folds around my shoulders, but not over my eyes. 3 dots glow on the screen. Spring wind lifts my sleeve inside. Cafe spoons make soft circles beside the sugar jar. I look away, then look back. as if the glass could speak. Three dots type and hold the air above my paper cup. Your words are still becoming on the other side. I smile before I read them, then hide it with my hand. The room feels full of feathers, waiting not to fall nearby. Away to waters the tulips by the open front door. My straw moves in the iced tea, though I have not touched it. A bus sighs at the corner and pulls the breeze with it. Three dots typing, hold the air. Your reply arrives at last. Just a plain hello there, but my cheeks answer first. I let the phone lie warm beside the lemon slice. Garden goes to bed in the last week of October, and the going to bed requires the right work. The cutting back and the mulching and the covering of the things that will not survive the cold uncovered. I have been doing this every autumn for 8 years, and the garden trusts me to get it right. The tulip bulbs go in now for the spring surprise, which is a form of patience that spans 2 seasons, and which I have gotten better at with practice. Closing the garden for winter and the cold coming on, the smell of the mulch and the cut back stems. I give the beds what they need for the months ahead, and the beds receive it as they always do. Closing the garden for winter and the last rose ship still on the cane, because I leave one every year for whoever comes through in December, which might be me, or might be the bird that has been watching since September. At 4, the light drops below the fence line, and the garden goes the color of the almost dark, which is the last useful light of the work, and I use it to do the last useful thing. I take the coffee to the bench at the end of the path and drink it in the near dark garden, which smells like the earth preparing for the cold. Closing the garden for winter, the coffee is gone and the mulch is down and the bulbs are in, and I have done what October asked of me, and the garden will do the rest from here.
Warm water runs down my skin. Sun waits outside the door. Rain smell hangs in the hallway. Night slips under the drain. Clean cotton touches my arms. The mirror clears by degrees. Shower light on my shoulders turns the room tender gold. I take one breath in the steam. Let the tiles hold my weight. No crown of sky is needed. No sign has to arrive. Morning moves through the doorway, and I meet it half awake. The kettle hums in the next room. My phone rests face down there. A loose tune finds my mouth, then drifts into the air. A damp towel warms the brass hook. Water purls along the sink. Shower light stays on my skin. Wet hair touches my neck. I walk out with bare feet. The day feels less sharp now. Rain has left the window, and I can breathe today. Soil scent fills the silhouette. Window plant, plan begins. A jade leaf shines in plastic beside my open book. The tag says not too much water. I read it like a note. Window plant, grow with me in this rented room of sun. I have let some hopes dry out from wanting too much light. This time I will learn slowly how sun touches green slowly. Care can be a habit before it feels like trust. The neighbor's radio drifts up through the open screen and light. Turn the pot a quarter toward the milder sun this time. One drop darkens the soil and sinks without a sound. Window plant, grow with me. Leaf by leaf, no hurry. If you stay bright by Friday, I will take that as grace. The sill has room for both us, and all we try to keep.
board says 40 minutes, maybe more. The waiting room smells like old wood and machine coffee. I take the seat beside the window facing east, where fields go flat all the way to the ridge. Nobody rushes here because there is nowhere to rush to. The single track accepts one train at a time. I have nowhere I must be before I board. I have a bag of ticket and enough, and that turns out to be a kind of wealth. The long platform holds the morning still. The train will come when it decides, and I will be here ready in no hurry, which is its own small victory today. The long platform, province town, no signal, just the rail line and the ridge. I did not solve a single thing this morning, but I showed up, and that will do. A woman knits across the room from me. Her needles make the only clock I need. Outside, a dog runs parallel to nothing and turns back satisfied with that. Paper coffee from the machine by the door. I take it to the window without sugar. Some things are better plain and warm. The long platform, 40 minutes gone. I hear the rails begin to hum low. I stand before I need to, just to feel small and private readiness.
White cloud light fills the window, wingtips cut through the blue. The city falls under haze, like paper in a drawer. My fear stays down with the streets. The cabin breeze above. Clouds sit, carry me lightly over the weather line. I thought the ground had held me tighter than it had to. Now every roof grows distant, every road turns threatened. If the sky can make room here, I can make room in me. The woman next to me smiles at tea in a paper cup. A child counts clouds with 2 hands, then loses track at 10. Sun spills over the tray table and warms my knuckles clean. Clouds sit, carry me lightly past the last gray cloud layer. I'll land with no loud promise, just space behind my breath. The runway comes up slowly, and I arrive less afraid. have been drinking coffee in this cafe since 15, when the allowance was enough for the small cup. And I am 22 now and leaving for the city, and this is the last morning in the window seat. The harbor is doing what it always does, and the ferry is leaving on the schedule I have memorized. I thought I would feel more definite about the leaving, but it turns out leaving is also a kind of staying, and that the harbor will be in me wherever I go. Growing up by the water and now going inland, the harbor in the window doing its harbor work. The same boats that were here when I was 15 are still here, which is what harbors do they hold. Growing up by the water and the window seat that I have had 1,000 times in all the weather, I am taking this one last cup very seriously, because the ones that come after will not be this one. The woman who has served me here since 15 brings the coffee without my ordering, which she has done since I was old enough to come in alone, which was the first form of freedom I remember. She does not say anything when she puts it down, and I do not say anything about the leaving, which is the right decision about a thing this large. Growing up by the water, I pay and stand and take the last look at the harbor that the window gives, and carry it inland where it will keep doing what harbors do, which is hold. Cold water runs down my throat, street dust clings to my shoes. My pulse knocks under my ribs, evening cools my face again. The park path darkens behind, my breath comes back in waves. After the run, I stand still, sweat turns light on my neck. My legs are tired but ready, like doors left open wide. The world is sharper edges, yet feels easier to hold. One slow drink from the bottle clears the room in my chest. Clicks past the bench, dogs pull toward the lawn again. My playlist fades to silence, clouds lean over the track. A shoe print fills with sprinkler mist, then fades into the dust. After the run, I stand still, the air has learned my name. has been solved yet, but my body says yes.
It starts between my second and my third cup, small and unconvincing at first, then committed. The street below goes quiet in the way streets do, when the sound is absorbed by something new. The woman at the register announces it to no one, and we all look up at once and then back down. There is a contract between snow and attention. You cannot look when the first one comes. Even if you knew it was coming, you still look. First snow window, table, cup in hand. The year has been doing something, and now this. The street receives it without an opinion, and I receive it with considerable feeling. First snow window, table, everyone looks up and then looks at each other looking up, which is the rare moment of unanimous surprise that you cannot manufacture and cannot keep. By the time my cup is empty, it is real snow, the kind that sticks to horizontal surfaces and softens all the edges of the city into something closer to intention. The barista takes a photograph through the window. For the record, she is keeping of the season, and I approve of this record keeping impulse. Come back here when the snow is ordinary and unremarkable, and remember that I was the person at this table who saw the year change into the one that followed. Rooftop has 12 pots and one good chair, and a view of water towers and the bridge in distance. Whoever planted lavender up here was making a point about what is possible above the noise. I found this place by following a staircase that most people in the building pass without trying. The city below is doing what it does, and up here the lavender has no opinion about it, and I am learning from the lavender. Concrete garden, 12 floors up and quiet. The wind comes through differently at this height. It has opinions about where the rosemary leans, and the rosemary is negotiating. Concrete garden in the city as a background for the particular color of this afternoon. I did not know that concrete could be generous, but someone built this garden and I am in it.
pigeon lands on the far part, then considers things, then leaves without committing to the lavender. I respect the visit and the non-decision. Some things should be observed and not required. The shadow of the water tower moves across the roof at the rate of something I can almost feel. I track it with my foot for 20 minutes. Concrete garden, I will come back in the cold to see what survives without the summer. And I expect the lavender will have opinions about that version of itself as well.
At 5, the reading room lamps click on one at a time, as the windows lose the afternoon. I have been here since 2 and did not notice until the light above my table changed. The clock on the east wall has a second hand that moves and jumps, not sweep, and I have watched it longer than I watched the page I came for. There is a kind of miracle in forgetting time, in looking up and finding it is evening, and having gone so deep, the day passed over you. The reading room clock says 5:15, and I have been inside a book for hours. This is what I came here for and got without trying, which is when it works. The reading room clock, the lamp, the page, everything in its correct position. I did not manufacture this, it just arrived the way good things do. Someone across the room returns a heavy book. The thud on wood is genuinely satisfying. Outside the window, students cross the quad, going somewhere I do not need to go. The heating ticks inside the cast iron pipes, a sound I know but cannot quite locate. The building breathes, and I breathe with it. The reading room clock moves past 6 now. I pack my things without resentment. The hours were not wasted, they were spent on something that will take me home intact.
Screen wind moves the curtain. First night room in a new town. Suitcase open by the bed. Shoes pointed at the door. The walls have no opinion. The air smells clean and strange. First night room, keep me gentle while the hallway lights hum. I line my clothes on the me. A place can feel like kindness before it knows my name. A guidebook lies face down beside the plastic key. The shower clicks and settles behind the bathroom wall. A moth taps the screen once, then lets the window be. First night room, keep me gentle till sleep learns this bed tonight. I leave the suitcase open for morning to decide. The town waits in the dark with lights I have not seen.
Rain beats on the blue cloth, blue umbrella wave with ease. Theater lights blur softly across the wet street outside. Your ticket rests in my hand, warm from being held today. Blue umbrella wave, stay sweet under the marquee glow for now. I could have gone inside first, but I like this part more. The rain makes room for footsteps and keeps the evening close. When you turn past the poster, the whole curb will know. A couple runs past laughing with one coat over two. The doorman checks his watch, then checks the rain again. Water slides from the umbrella in one clear silver thread. Blue umbrella wait, stay sweet till your hand finds mine with care. We shake the rain from our sleeves and step toward the light and light. The movie has not started, but my night already has. On Tuesdays the sommelier sits at his own bar and drinks what he feels like without narrating it. The daylight comes through the bottles on the shelf, making a color spectrum on the opposite wall. He has been talking about wine for 20 years, and today he is not talking about anything. I am here because the bar is quiet and he is quiet, and we have established that I will not ask questions and he will not feel obligated to answer. The sommelier's day off and the burgundy breathing glass that is the shape that suits it best. He holds it up to see what the light does, and then he drinks it as a professional relaxation. The sommelier's day off in the afternoon, bottles lit from behind by the particular October sun. I have a coffee in the silence of his expertise, and both of us are resting in our different ways. He opens something from the cellar for himself and does not describe it for anyone. The sound it makes decanting into the glass is the whole description. I ask him nothing, and he offers something anyway. A small pour of the thing he opened, not for evaluation, just for company. The sommelier's day off is ending at 6, when the reservations call the place to order. He stands and puts the professional back on, and I take my coffee and the small pour home.
Hot air hums near my ear, hair falls over my eyes. Wind taps the bedroom glass like nails on a soft drum. Tomorrow hangs on the chair with my clean socks folded. Hair dryer song at midnight turns the mirror warm at night. I comb the day out slowly from the ends of my hair. Not every thought needs keeping, not every plan needs weight. The room fills up with low sound, and I feel almost ready. A message waits unread beside the empty glass. The blanket keeps one corner lifted for my feet in light. The cord makes loops on the floor, like roads I may not take. Hair dryer song at midnight fades into the hall. I switch the bathroom light off and let the dark feel kind. Tomorrow has no promise, but I can meet it clean.
Clean air enters through the glass, road lines loosen after rain. Fields open beyond the signs, my left hand rides the wind. The song stays low in the dash, no need to push the speed. Open road windows half down, carry the storm away. The city shrinks in the mirror like a coat I can shed. I do not race the morning, I let the tires hum today. Blue returns over the hills and I go on with it. A truck blinks once and passes, pine smell slips through the vent. My cup leans in the holder, warm from the sunlit curve. A lone kite hangs over the fields, his string too far to see. Open road windows half down, leave room around my heart. I reach the next green exit with rain behind my name. The lane keeps bending, and I follow its ease.